Engines thunder, the crowd surges, the pole drops, and tires scream into turn 1. Welcome back to the world of stock car racing, but this time it's different. This is NASCAR 25, the simulation built for both the hardcore and the casual fan. This is Infinity Gaming, and today we're diving deep into this long-awaited title from iRacing Studios. Strap in, because I'm here to tell you what works, what needs to work, and why this might be the best NASCAR game in years. NASCAR 25 hit PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S on October 14, 2025, with the Windows version following on November 11th. The licensing landscape has changed. iRacing acquired the exclusive console NASCAR license, ending the prior era of the Heat series. With that shift, expectations were extremely high. Fans wanted a true simulation, not another arcade-like title. According to drivers who got early hands on, haven't played a NASCAR game this good for 10 years plus. So from the start, the pressure was real and the hopes tall. From the moment you load into NASCAR 25, the presentation impresses. The car models, trackside architecture, lighting and reflections all feel next gen. NASCAR 25 is built on Unreal Engine 5. Laser scan tracks, accurate recreations of circuits such as Daytona International Speedway and Talladega Superspeedway bring extra realism. But while the visuals are strong, there are modest caveats. Some UI elements and menus feel slightly derivative of past NASCAR games, and some textures still look a bit soft when you zoom in. The core experience remains immersive, though the engine note, the tire smoke, the grandstand lights at dusk all combine for a cinematic feel. This is where NASCAR 25 tries to separate itself. iRacing simulation pedigree shows through. Tracks feel grippy one lap, slick the next. Tire wear and aerodynamics matter. The racecraft require more than just hitting the gas. Driver impressions back this up. A true racing game with good physics. If you dive into a truck series vehicle at Martinsville, you feel the weight, the slide, the momentum. On super speedways, you feel the draft, the turbulence. That said, on console with a controller, the game still maintains accessibility. The devs appear to have struck a balance between pure sim rig fidelity and console raw fun. According to a preview, a perfect blend of fun and console racing experience and more serious sim racing title. One slight negative: the learning curve will catch some casual players by surprise. The cars won't behave like arcade racers. Expect to earn your grip and pace. Career mode in NASCAR 25 is deep. You begin down in the ranks, including for the first time in a NASCAR game, the ARCA Menard Series, and work your way up to the top tier. You'll manage sponsorships, upgrade facilities, negotiate contracts, interact with your crew chief and spotter. It's not just driving laps, it's building a race empire. The inclusion of all 4 series, Cup, Infinity, Truck, ARCA, gives the mode credible bread. One of the highlights here is content. The track list features all the major NASCAR venues, super speedways, short tracks, road courses, each laser scanned for accuracy. Cars across multiple series are authentic. Liveries, licensed drivers, manufacturer branding. Driver feedbacks emphasize how real it feels. However, some fans point out that certain lesser used tracks and paint schemes will come over time via updates or DLC. So the full scope may unfold over months rather than day one. Multiplayer is always crucial in racing games. NASCAR 25 uses iRacing's experience to deliver stable online sessions. The AI offline also steps up. More strategic drafting, varied aggression levels, and smarter racing craft. Yet, since the title just launched on consoles with PC following later, the multiplayer community size and server load remain to be seen over time. Early impressions are positive, but longevity will matter. Also, wheel paddle support is present, but console versions remain tuned with controller users in mind. If you're on PC with high-end sim gear, you may want to await full support post-launch. Audio design impresses. Engine roars, team radio chatter, tire squeal, ambient crowd noise. You'll feel immersed in a real race weekend. Reports indicate spotter voice, draft effects, and audio layering are strong. Minor point, at times the audio mix can bury certain cues, e.g. tire squeal when using surround setups, but nothing game-breaking. The presentation from start to finish, loading screens, onboard camera angles, pit stop transitions, all contribute to the cinematic feel. On consoles, PS5, Xbox Series, the game delivers 4K resolution and 60 frames per second were stable, which is impressive for a physics-heavy racing title. Some reviewers mentioned that the PC build coming November 11th will unlock higher frame rates, advanced telemetry, and full rig support. At launch, there are some minor bugs and issues, as with many big titles. Minor stutters, some UI quirks, menu lag, none major but worth being aware of if you expect perfection day one. On PC, early adopters may face hardware compatibility issues with certain wheels/pedals until patches roll out. If you're using a high-end rig, patience may pay off. Now, what works and what are the strengths? Realistic physics and handling, a big step for NASCAR titles. Deep career mode with multiple series and management layers. Excellent track and car authenticity, laser scan venues and licensed cars. Strong audio-visual immersion and next-gen polish. Balanced approach for both controllers, console, and sim fans on PC. Where it falls short and weaknesses. Learning curve may be steep for casual players expecting arcade fun. Some content, tracks, liveries, features may roll out post-launch, not everything day one. Online/multiplayer ecosystem still early. Long-term viability yet to be proven. PC version delayed. If you're a sim rig user, you'll wait for the full support. And finally, minor tech hiccups at launch, menu, UI bugs. From my hours behind the wheel, I can confidently say NASCAR 25 is the best NASCAR console game in a long time. The blend of accessibility and simulation fidelity hits the sweet spot. I felt challenged, rewarded, and immersed in a way that previous NASCAR titles simply didn't deliver. If you're someone who loves stock car racing, whether it's casual or seriously, this is the one to pick up. For hardcore sim rig users, you'll want to keep an eye on patch support, but the foundation is solid. It doesn't quite reach the absolute pinnacle for pure sim racing. For example, some dedicated PC sim titles still have final details, but as a console to PC cross-platform NASCAR simulation, it sets a new benchmark. If you only pick one racing game this year, NASCAR 25 deserves serious consideration. It revives the franchise with heart, depth, and authenticity. My recommendation, buy if you're a NASCAR fan or a sim racer looking for realistic stock car racing. Definitely consider if you're on PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X and S, and use a controller or a mid-tier wheel. If you're a PC rig user, wait a few weeks post-launch to ensure full compatibility and patches. Whatever your rig, whatever your style, this game is the real deal. For now, I'll be logging races, fine-tuning setups, and climbing the ladder from ARCA to Cup. So there you have it, my full review of NASCAR 25. From engine rumble to championship glory, from podiums to pit lane strategy, this game delivers in spades. If you enjoy this breakdown, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, comment below with your thoughts, which series you played, your favorite track, your setup, and share this with your fellow racers and gaming friends. I'll be bringing more reviews, speculations, deep dives, and the latest on new games, all here on Infinity Gaming. Infinity Gaming, racing out.
One low, clear all around, halfway point right there. Car low. Stay high.